Hello and welcome back to Devil's Fireside. It's me, Devil. And unfortunately for me, I screwed up the recording the first time doing this, so hopefully we're just fine to go back and try this again. Okay, hopefully I don't have to redo anything. We're just gonna go back, get some money to go and help out our surrogate daughter to learn how to read and write, and we'll fight and beat people up again, and I can teach you some more about Japanese feudal history. Let's go.
Oops. I'm terribly sorry about that. Are you alright? My apologies. I'm Kusaburo. As you can see, I'm a medicine peddler. Did you have some business here? I don't mean to be nosy, but I was just wondering what a gentle-looking soul like you would be doing in an awful place like that.
Curiosity killed the cat, peddler. You were loitering around here yesterday, too. Nobody around here needs medicine. You must be a spy.
No, I'm not. I'm just a simple medicine peddler.
Don't waste your breath. I'll take care of you right now.
Ah! Help me!
So, you two are together, are you? Very well. I'll take care of you both.
There we go.
You're quite good, but I'm onto your tricks now. I've got to take you down for the good of Amahara.
I actually did better in that fight than I did the last time.
Nakamura, I was just...
I applaud your enthusiasm, Goshiro, but let's not overdo things.
With all due respect, sir, I was just taking care of the Shogunate spy.
Spy? And where do you see a spy? Surely you aren't referring to our friend here. Do you really think a spy would be fighting with a magistrate in broad daylight, Goshiro?
But
I understand your sense of duty, but that doesn't give you the right to attack anyone.
I'm sorry. Very well. I will release him on your authority, Nakamura. Just don't cause any trouble. I've got my eye on you.
You'll have to forgive Goshiro. He's a good officer, but he idolizes the magistrate's office, and that makes him inflexible. But you must be quite strong to stand up to him. I'm very impressed. My name is Sosuke Nakamura. I'm a magistrate, like Goshiro here. Say, have you ever thought of working for the magistrate's office? Amahara would be a better place to live if we had more strong fighters like you on our side. If you like, I can give you a job. No? How cold. Oh well, I'll be going back to the magistrate's office then. Stop by any time.
So this guy is flamboyantly gay. In feudal Japan, it actually wasn't that odd for there to be gay samurai. And in fact, in some Shinto shrines, they actually had a practice where they would have their younger and newer members be, consorts to older male samurai. As you can imagine, this practice was looked down on in some ways and not practiced by others. So I'll go ahead and talk to Nakamura again. Oh, hello. Did you want me for something? I want a job. Oh, I thought maybe you had come to meet me. Oh well. If you want work, then go ask the guy by the gate. The man by the gate may have some work for you. So yeah, very obviously gay. Quite frankly, he's definitely an enjoyable part of this game, and I wish there was more I could do with him. Anyway, Yoriki. What shall I do? Oh, you've come at just the right time. I manage jobs for the magistrate's office and assign them to people. Pardon me, but is this the first time for you to be working here? I'm a veteran here. I'm terribly sorry. When you want a job, please feel free to ask me. This is a lot of work. Oh, I'm glad you stopped by. A job's just come in. Well, it's so simple that I can't really even call it a job. I want you to search for a missing object. Well, that might sound impressive, but in reality, you're just making up for one of our bonehead magistrates. One of our new magistrates. Dropped something on his way to work today. So, are you interested? Sure. Great, this will help me out. Okay, let me tell you the site of the magistrate's screw-up. He was apparently walking around Numatacho. Sorry, but could you hurry up? If you don't find that bundle, he can't even change clothes. I'll leave you to it then. So you might also be wondering why there is an issue with the shogunate. I mean, shouldn't all of Japan be united by this point? Well, no. You see, when it came to this point in time in Japanese history, there was an issue with the shogunate and the empire. So this local place of Amahara, it would probably be aligned with the Japanese emperor, which the Japanese emperor oversaw all of Japan, because he's the emperor, of course. But not everyone recognized that authority because of the fact he wasn't... Well, not everyone was a believer in the religion that the Japanese believed in at that time. Christianity had started to show up here and there in some places in Japan, but it hadn't taken off by any means, so the Mandate under Heaven, a lot of the empire was built on a lot of old Chinese stuff. So the shogunate was more in line with the samurai military. So the shogunate was essentially a warlord, and he controlled the vast majority of the military in Japan. That parcel. Yep, this is definitely the one. I'll tell him to be more careful. Here's your pay. Thanks anyway. So, what the Sengoku Jidai was, is I believe either the shogunate or the emperor died without leaving an heir. And so, because of that, all of the different Japanese clans fought over the title. Which, that's how come Oda Nobunaga became shogun for a little while, and united Japan. And then Tokugawa also united Japan after Nobunaga fell. And then after Tokugawa, it was another guy, I'm trying to remember his name, Hideyoshi. I believe Hideyoshi is the last one in that bunch. But they were the shogunate that took control of Japan, and the Japanese emperor had very little power in comparison to the shogun. So this town, being outside of the shogun's stuff, they really want to maintain their independence from a warlord. Now let's see here. Oh, you came at a good time. I need you to deliver something for me. What do you think? You want to try? Deliveries are easy. Alright, that's great. Let me give you the details of the job. I want you to bring these documents to a servant in Numatacho. Lately, many documents have been stolen from couriers, so the documents you'll be delivering aren't secret. No chance to misuse. I think the whole thing is a plot by the Auto Gang. If you see anyone that looks suspicious, be careful. So, now that you know that this place isn't aligned with the Japanese shogun, which was kind of seen as being often two-faced, and not with the best interest of the people at heart, that's one of the reasons why the Auto Gang even exists in this city. The Auto Gang, and gangs like them, were made up of Japanese nobles. So, when that happened, you're late. But I guess it's my fault for not going there for the deal. So give me the documents. Here they are. Okay. Thanks for everything. Bye. So, when you are dealing with noble families, the politics for apprehending them and arresting them is a lot more difficult. By all means, the magistrate's office should have the number of people needed to go ahead and just wipe out the Auto Gang. But the Auto Gang has a bunch of samurai that are actually decent with a sword, so they can't afford the manpower to go ahead and just slaughter them all. They would if they could, but that's why they need us. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go back to the apartment, so that way I can rest my character, get some health back, as well as rejuvenate some of the energy that the character has, which is those orange ticks at the bottom. So, gonna take a nap. And now that we've taken a nap, I've got over 1,000 Hmong, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't teach the little girl something. Let me talk to Maikaze.
Sorry, but she's busy now. If you want to see her, come back in the evening.
So, that means that we're not going to be allowed to go and continue the plot until evening time at least. So, what I'm going to do instead, for that meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do some more jobs for the magistrate's office, and then probably also get some healing items for the fight that's going to come up. But for that, I will go ahead and do some of that off screen, and I will get back with you guys after I'm done with essentially the grinding. So thank you for showing up, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time on Devil's Fireside.